Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek. I am Penge. Welcome back to Project Hospital. So here it is. Here is our little hospital. And we're at quite a good point now. We're at quite a good point because we have finished. If we go into there, you can see that we have finished the emergency kind of ward, clinic, setup area type thing. I don't really know what the definition is, but under the emergency bit just here, we've got a list of rooms. And we have completed this. We've got one of everything except corridor, which doesn't really count. I mean, do we need to mark this as a corridor? Let's do it so it ticks it off. Yay, it's a corridor, everybody. Behold the officialness of the corridor. There we go. Right, there you go. Hang on, can we merge them into one? No, you can't. Okay, it has to all be... Hang on, if we do that from there... Yeah, there you go. It's all one big corridor, everyone. That's really exciting. Yay for corridors. So, yeah, we've got that sorted. That's all fine. We've got one of everything. So we've got 3 GP's offices. But the big thing last time, really, was the stat lab. We weren't really sure what a stat lab was, if I'm completely honest. It was a bit of a mystery. But turns out it's just a fancy pants lab with lots of sort of gadgetry in. Yeah, okay. Oh, they need... diagnostic laboratories or radiology rooms. Okay, yes, so it might be that we need radiology, which is what we're going to come to next. But yeah, this here is just a big science room. It's got microscopes, it's got blood analyzers, it's got a fridge with things in, it's got poo samples sort of analyze the things. It's even got a paper tray, you know, a good old-fashioned paper tray. So yeah, this room is a big old science room. It's a big old boffins room where the science nerds can sit and do the science and then pass it back to the doctors to help with diagnoses, which is lovely. So that kind of finished our emergency kind of ward, if you like. I don't think that's the right terminology. Whatever, the emergency bit down here, we've got all the sort of rooms covered. Now, our remaining 3 things are treat 30 patients per day, open a clinic at Radiology, which is jolly exciting, and treat 1 patient per day at the general surgery department. Now, we can't have a general surgery department, I don't believe. Don't think we can have one of those. That's there. So yeah, we haven't got that. We need to unlock that by completing insurance company objectives. Radiology, however, yes, we can have radiology. We can have a radiology setup. We can put it sort of over here, and the radiology department can sort of run itself, which would be very exciting. So we can have a big long room here with something in. Why not? Just a big, long, thin room. We'll put lots of important equipment in that room. And then corridors coming along here. We'll have a little radiology bit in here. This bit over here is kind of free, so we could put a corridor coming along here and have some stuff on this side as well. It's very exciting. In fact, shall we put radiology up in this corner? Let's see if we can get radiology all in there. So what we need is, we need a waiting room, which is fair enough. So the doctors might go, yeah, you need an x-ray. Go and wait in the x-ray department. So waiting room over here somewhere. A restroom attached to the waiting room. That's absolutely fine. Do you know what? We might just use that one again. That seems to be doing the job just fine. An x-ray room. Okay. I don't know how big they need to be. Minimum 4x4. That's minimum 4x4. That's minimum 4x4. A CAG room. I don't even know what a CAG room is, but okay. A common room. And a cleaning closet. Okay. The common room we might make very small, because that's quite a big common room. And I don't really see everybody using it all at once. So, yeah, let's get the radiology department in. Let's start working on that. That's our next big project. So let's get some foundations in. We're going to get ourselves a corridor. That corridor is how wide is that corridor? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 wide, like that. So let's drag that out. Let's drag that out all the way to there. That can just be a big, long corridor that goes across to just there. That is lovely. Now, how are we going to fill this space up down here? I've not really done a very good job of filling up the space along here. Do we have a bit of corridor that comes down like that? Yes. Yes, we do. This is a plan. This is a plan. That can be some corridor. Now, I have to make sure that I've got some money left to actually build some of this stuff. So there we go. So I've got corridors. That's fine. We then need to obliterate that wall just there. Lovely. Is that taken out? Hang on. Oh, that's 1, 2. Oh, and the third bit of wall. There. Okay, good. So now that wall's gone. I'm going to put walls in. Oh, it's very expensive. It's very expensive doing this. Right. Radiology. Radiology can be red. Red for danger. Red for terrible radiation waves. And it can just be a big solid block of colour going down there. And it can be red for... look out, you're going to get radiated, because I don't know why. I don't know. But you might do if you do something wrong. Okay, we'll clip that to there. So that's nice. So we've got all that sorted. And we can have a room here, is what I'm thinking, and a room here. So we can have 2 rooms along here, which is fine. So we'll have a long room, possibly even 2 rooms along there. You never know. And a room here, which is good. So what else did we need for the thing? A waiting room and a restroom are required. An X-ray room, a CT room, and an MRI room. We need an awful lot of rooms. We need an awful lot of rooms. Okay, so how am I going to do this? So the waiting room could be here. That would be good, with a little sort of toilety area along here. Maybe, or would one of those rooms be better? How big is that space? How big is that space? This is what I could do with a blueprinting tool. That would be very useful. Hang on, let's go to there, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't build there, can I? That doesn't count as foundation. So yeah, so I've got 4. So I could build a big long room along there and have something there. Certainly something along here. That would be really useful. A square room down the bottom of here. That would be nice. Maybe a waiting room just there. And a toilet next to it. It'd only be very small though. And then one of the rooms. And then the other rooms would have to go up here. So we'd have a room sort of here and a room there and a room there. And that would be the other 3 rooms. So we can get 3 rooms up there. Hang on. So we could get up here. We can get ourselves a waiting room just here. Albeit small, it'll do. It's fine for now. A restroom at the end, just there. That's also fine. Then we've got ourselves X-ray room, CT room, MRI room, and a CAG room. So we could have a CT room or something. Something here, something here. Let's split this bit up into bits as well. That could work. It could work. This is going to get very complicated. This is going to become very complicated. Running a hospital is hard work. Building one is even harder, it seems. So let's get ourselves an X-ray room. So it's got to be at least 4 by 4. Yeah, this is the only thing. I don't know what needs to go into an X-ray room. I don't know the things that go in. So if I just go, all right, it's how wide can that be? 9 by something. So if we say, okay, that's 5. So the X-ray room could go like that, 5 by 7. And then we can have another room next to it just there, which is nice. So we'll have a 5 by 7 room like that. What we could do is, I'm completely changing my mind. Up here we could have the waiting room. Up there could be the waiting area and the restroom at the edge. That would be nice. And then just here have one of the important rooms. Have another important room just here. So have 2 of the important rooms just there. Some more along here. And then we can have like a cleaning cupboard or a little restroom or sort of chill out area just there. So let's get the big fancy room in. So 5 by 7. That'll do. Don't know if that's big enough or not. Not the faintest idea. Let's get some walls. Big red walls of danger. Red walls of doom. There we go. And then let's go here. And let's just zone that out as an X-ray room. Now what does that need? So missing equipment, not accessible, and missing staff. Of course, there is no door. Possibly should put a door in. X-ray. An X-ray door. Yes. Okay, that is perfect. And you're going in just let's put it right at the edge. There. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to here. What do we need to put in? I imagine this stuff is going to be very, very expensive. 5 grand. Okay, I can't afford to do the X-ray room at the moment. It's simply too expensive. X-ray viewer, I can do. Equipment cabinet. Yeah, I can perfectly get one of them in. That's lovely. Let's get ourselves an office desk as well. How big is one of those? Oh, that can just sit at the end. Okay, that's fine. So we can put a desk just here, say, by the door. In fact, no, let's put the desk there next to the cabinet. Very important. Get a PC for doing the work. Just there. Get ourselves an office chair. Just there. That makes that valid. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. All these things. We need an X-ray control panel. An X-ray viewer. Well, that would make sense to go on the wall just there, wouldn't it? That makes sense. Next to the PC. So you can sit at your PC and look up at your viewer stuff. X-ray control panel. How much is that? 200 of your monies. So that could go there. Yeah, just there. And then I think that might be it. That might be all we want. Can we put some more things in? Just make it flesh it out a bit. I like having all the little unnecessary things in. That'd be quite cool. I like the idea of that. Mobile EQ cabinet. What does that do? Mobile equipment cabinet. Ah. Okay. Oh, can we drop one of those in somewhere? That looks fun. Yes. We can put that right by the door. Yeah, okay, that's good. I like that. Little mobile equipment cabinet that we probably don't need, but we've got one anyway now. And yes, the only thing we need is an X-ray. The actual X-ray unit is $5,000. I might have to run time on a little bit because we simply do not have the funds for this. Also, trash bin. Very important. Let's put that just there underneath the thingamabob. And then, if something's gone wrong, they can screw up the X-ray results and chuck them in the bin in rage. So, okay, that's that done. Let's get some flooring in. We might as well get the flooring done. That can be coloured tiles, also red. Everything can be red in Radiology Land. There you go. Red, red, red. Alert, alert, alert. Okay, we can't do anything with that at the minute. We can't do anything with that. We need money. So let's speed time on. Let's speed time on. Now, I don't imagine we're ever going to treat 30 patients a day. Don't think that's going to happen. So we are just going to have to sit and wait. We're going to have to patiently wait for a little while. But I mean, the money is coming in. The money is rolling in. If I leave this for a couple of days, just happily ticking over, I should then have enough money to buy the X-ray machine, hopefully build at least a waiting area with a sort of toilet over here, sort of restroom area at the end. Hopefully get that in at least at the very minimum, and then then we can put another one of the X-ray rooms just here. Look, already we've got 2,700. We've already got that. So yeah, stuff is going on. Oh, employee leveled up is now attending. Oh, what did you level up in? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you leveled up in, but okay, awesome. Well done, Dave. Well done indeed. So yeah, let's just speed time on. Let's just run time forward. Maybe even a couple of days. Maybe we'll come back on day 7 when we've got some money to play with. And yeah, we'll get on building the rest of this stuff. But $5,000 is required just to build the X-ray machine. So yes, we certainly do need a big amount of cash. I possibly should stop blowing it on corridors and stuff. Ooh, hang on. I can do this though. Right, what have you got? You've certainly got a fever, a headache, and a sputum cough. Well, that's just lovely. An oral cavity inspection might be useful. Try that. Yeah, go for that, please. Let's see if that works. What happens with that? Let's go to normal speed. Where are you? Who are you? Whereabouts are you? Where's Pete? You're there. That's Pete by the look of it. I would say that's Pete. Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, so I've said do whatever it was. An oral cavity inspection. So if we hurry time on, he might be able to do that. Temperature measurement, right, it's whittling that down. An ear examination. A tonsillitis. What's serological? Not that. Chest listening might be useful. That might help. Are you actually getting on with that? Are you doing an ear examination? Okay, to look at your tonsils. Okay, I'm not entirely sure that's the right thing to do, but okie dokie. Yeah, you'll have to do this thing now. Microbial cultivation. I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay, fine. He's doing clever science stuff. And I don't think he's finding out anything. But you know what? Let's just run it on. Pete Barclay is going to have to sit and wait because he's clearly very poorly. Sorry, Pete. Go back to the waiting room and be ill there. We might need some more chairs in this waiting room at some point. Not now. I think we're okay for now. But at some point soon, we are going to slap a couple more chairs in. Because that is getting fairly busy at points. It's getting fairly busy. Okay. Yep, let's run time forward. Let's speed time on. Get ourselves some cash monies because everyone's going to get paid at some point soon as well. So yeah, get monies and then we can come back and do some more building. Oh, exciting news, everyone. Frank Cole is now a master janitor. There is nothing he cannot clean. There is no dirt that is safe from his mop reach. So well done, Frank. Well done. You are the best janitor this side of Scarborough. I don't know. So, yeah, he's very efficient. He's got some dexterity. So he works with readiness and grace. He doesn't look the most graceful. He does not look the most graceful. He's 67. Well done for moving with grace. Good job. So, we have a bit of money. We've got a little bit of money left. What I'm thinking is we try and zone this bit out up here as a sort of a floor area at least. Just to get a waiting room in or something like that, because we're going to be here for ages otherwise. We're going to be here for ages, so I might as well see what we can do with the floor. So I think we can only go... Can we go right into the corners? Can we do that? 10 by 6 is 3,150 money. So that is all the money we've got. So we can't even do that, look. We can't even build all of that stuff up to there, which is a shame. It's a big shame because I kind of want to just build more stuff now. I've got to sit and wait. But okay, fine. No, let's go back to waiting then. Waiting is good. Okay, so we're not making very much money per day. We're not making a lot. We're on day 7. We've only got 2,871. I think we need to start working toward this. Treating 30 patients per day. Yesterday, we saw 25 patients, which is fine. We saw 25. We only treated 22. So we're not quite there. However, if that's about 7 on average per doctor-ish, 7 and a bit, another doctor might actually help. We might need to get ourselves yet another surgery in, little one of these sort of doctor's rooms. So let's go into the build thing. Let's go to prefabs. And there was in there a GP's office 6x4. That will be beautiful. Can we rotate it round? Just there. That will do absolutely fine. How much money is this going to cost me? 5,400. I can't even afford that. 6x4. Oh no, that's the one I've got. 6x4. 2.5 grand. 2.5 grand to put that in. That is lovely. Let's drop that into place. Splendid. Okay, it's even got a door. Look, it's even got the door put in. We need a doctor to come and work in it. So we need to go to here, grab ourselves a doctor for the emergency bit. And who have we got? Who have we got? Who's least rubbish? Sarah Williams seems pretty good. 310 salary. She has got general medicine 2, diagnosis 2, and acute medicine 1, which seems to be more than everybody else. So yeah, okay, we'll have you. Absolutely. Come and join. You've got a teeny tiny little room. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if we can do anything else. Oh, we've got... Hang on. That's far lower a balance than I was expecting. I thought we had 2.5 grand. 2,800 even. 2,800. That thing... Where is it? There. The GP's office says it costs 2.5 grand. So we should have some money left. Why are we $1,600 down? I don't entirely know. Never mind. Whatever. Let's do this. We've now got an extra person in. There is an extra doctor in. Hopefully. Now, we might not see it today because she's coming at 10 o'clock. But at some point, we may well see that actually making a difference. And we'll try and work our way toward the 30 patients per day goal. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen today because already it's 11 o'clock. We've seen 3. So it's not quite enough. Maybe tomorrow, though, day 8, we might actually see that changing. That will be very, very good. If we could get that done, that would be lovely. And that will give us 30 grand. Because we'll get this, treat 30 patients per day, 30 grand from the government would be absolutely splendid. That will then let us finish all of the radiology stuff. We could certainly put all those rooms in up there. Then that means we get the general surgery department, which is beautiful. Probably get a thing up here for treat more patients per day. And then, you know, we can start doing the other things. But right now, it is basically waiting for this thing here to go up. So the amount of patients we've got treated to increase up to 30. That would be ideal. Then we get some money. But yeah, so at the minute, just sort of sitting about. I think I've made some terrible financial decisions. Like, I don't need this room here. I don't need this little sort of reception area because nobody uses it. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. Nobody actually uses it. But, I mean, you know, whatever. This restroom here, this sort of, not restroom, this sort of common area thing for the staff is probably very expensive and very, very big as well. That's very, very big. And, yeah, I did build this bit here. I mean, should I have just waited until the machine was in, the X-ray machine was available? I don't know. So let's have a look. We've got 13, 14, 15 patients cured. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get that. I don't know if we're going to get... We're up to 17. So we're up to 8, 19. Okay, so we might, tomorrow on day 8, with a full day, we might break 30 patients per day. And if we do that, then we get a big load of money and we can carry on building. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit back. I do fortunately have tea. I'm going to sit back, have some tea, watch all this kind of unfold, and then hopefully get to the end of day 8. We'll have 20, whatever it is, people. Oh, hang on. I get to go and do a diagnosis. This is exciting. So far, fatigue, nasal congestion, headache, and fever. I would say, so we've either got sinusitis, influenza, or viral tonsillitis. What about an oral cavity inspection? That might help. That might be useful. Have a go at that. I can say, ah. Okay, did that help? Sinusitis. Oh, yes. Dr. Penge is in the house. Don't worry, everyone. Dr. Penge is here to sort everything out. It's fine. So, yeah, with a full day of her around, the extra doctor, we might just be okay. We might just manage to get ourselves up to 30 patients. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll give it a jolly good go. Oh, now they're all using this room. They all look very nervous, which is not very good for a doctor. Please don't be nervous. Write up your notes and go home. Come on. It's 8 o'clock. Away with you all. Shoo. Back to your houses. Okay, it's 5 p.m. on day 8. We've only had 24 people in today. So there's no way of us treating 30 because only, 25 have now come in. So that's impossible. We've cured 22. We've got a bit of money coming in. we've actually made some money. I mean, that'll all go by the next day. I imagine the wages will take up at least, well, a fairly big chunk of that. However, there is the caveat in this particular version of the game that we're playing that there's no actual financial constraints. Now, I know this could be a little bit cheaty, but to move things on, because I'm not actually doing anything, I've literally let this whole day run by while I've sat having some tea and looking out of the window, and I genuinely have been looking out the window, just staring up at the trees. It's all very lovely. What we need to do is we need to get things moving. So we can go into negative money. I mean, now we've got 3,496 monies. So we could zone all this stuff out. We could zone all this stuff up. The radiology clinic could be opened, which would be fine. I mean, I'm not averse to doing all this stuff. So let's get all this done. Let's get this actually put in. So we're going to get ourselves thing up to say that. Can we build into the core? Hang on. Let's try it with this. Can we build up to the edge? No. So we can't build up to the edge. Okay, that's fine. So I think we're going to be able to build, if we do that, that's as much as we can build. Okay, right, that's fine. So that'll have to be a little sort of room on the side there. So we've got that bit in. Well, let's just get it all done. Let's get all the floors and everything in. Why don't we just do that and then zone that out as well? Like that. So all that, the grass has gone. The grass has gone. Nature has been stamped upon in favour of radiology stuff. So, yeah, we're going to want to have another wall going across like that and down. Why can I not do a wall there? Why am I not allowed? It's not complaining about my lack of money, is it? The thing said don't worry if you go into negative money, because it doesn't make any difference. Yet I don't seem to be able to build walls. That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? If I just mess this up completely and spectacularly. Can I build a wall? No, it seems I can't build a wall. Because it is now telling me that I can't build walls. Even though I could build the floors with no money, I can't build the walls. This could be a problem. I imagine a building needs walls. I imagine it kind of needs walls to do its thing and to, you know, get on with it. Oh, hang on. I can build a wall there. I can build a wall there. This is very confusing. Okay, it seems to be letting me build walls now. Did I just do something incredibly idiotic, which is likely? Or did it just glitch out a tiny bit there? I don't know. Right, so that's a layout. That's a nice little layout for a radiology area. This is going to be the waiting room. This could be some other radiology room. I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll find out. So, yeah, we'll put an X-ray thing just there. That's fine. Then we'll have ourselves some more sliding doors just there into the waiting room, which is fine. Then we want to get ourselves another wall. Let's have ourselves just another red. Just a red wall going, say, so we want 1, 2, 3. Actually, can we prefab a toilet area? Can we prefab that? A restroom, a really small restroom. Really small radiology restroom. 6 by 4. Can we rotate that round? No, it's ever so slightly too big. Never mind. So 4 seems a good size for it. We might make ours 3. Let's just make it very small. Because if it's 4, the waiting room is teeny tiny. So let's do that. Drag a wall across there. And then get ourselves a door. And we'll just have a regular... What door have we got to the toilets there? White. Just a white door. An ordinary white door. Like so. And then flooring. We're going to need to put the floors in. So let's get some flooring. What's that? Tiny white ceramic tiles. Why not? They can go into there to be restroomy. The waiting room can have... white floor is going to show the dirt, isn't it? That's going to show the dirt. How about light coloured tiles in there? Again, red. This can have the dark red tiles in to show important things happening. The corridor needs its tiles as well, doesn't it? Just white tiles will do the job. Through to there and into there. I realise I'm going to have no money left. It's fine. Worry not. We'll make it all back. We'll make it back when we're able to actually treat 30 people. Okay, and now we want to zone these things out with actual rooms. So we want to get ourselves a waiting room for radiology, just there. Then we want to get ourselves a restroom, just there. We've got an X-ray room which isn't complete. All right, what about a CT room next door? Is that dangerous? If you put radiology rooms next to CT rooms, do you cause a crack in the universe and blow everything up or what? I'm not fully sure. I don't really know. So here we go. Radiology is just there. So now let's go, come out of that, go into here, get ourselves the X-ray thing. Let's just put it in just there. There. Drop that in. So yeah, currently we're 14 grand down. Yay. But I imagine you can charge a hefty price for X-rays. I imagine X-rays are an expensive thing. So let's get that done. The CT thing is 40 grand. Are you joking? Are you actually joking? It's 40 grand. Do I need one of those? Is it required? Is a CT room required? Good grief. I don't know if the blue rooms are required or not, actually. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe just an X-ray room is required. The waiting room. Right, we need to sort those ones out anyway. So let's do the let's do this room. Let's do the restroom. So we'll have ourselves a loo just there and a loo just there. And then we need to get some walls around this. So we'll have white walls in here. That'll be nice. So we'll have a white wall coming out to say hang on, what do they do? Yeah, couple of wall bits. Oh, hang on. There's actual restroom walls. Let's have them. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? We'll have that, and then that can come down like that, because then you can put doors on, specific WC doors. So we'll have one there and one there. So you can get in. That's nice. And then, yeah, and then we need to go back to here and go into there, and we can put all these things in. So we're going to have a sink just there, with a mirror behind it, because why not? Hand dryer will have to sort of go where? By the door, which isn't ideal, but do you know what? It works, and that makes that a nice valid actual toilet area. So yeah, and then we'll put some bins in just there, because that seems like the done thing. Right, and now this room. Bench, chairs, info TV, Q machine. Well, let's put the Q machine right by the door as you come in. That's beautiful. And then benches like that. And then we'll have benches facing away like that. And then, don't know, can we have a bench by the door? No, because that just seems a bit idiotic, doesn't it? Hang on. Move that thing. Move that to there. And then we can have an extra bench over here in this corner. Or do we want an extra bench in this corner? Because we could put other things in that corner. Now, let's have a bench and let's have a water dispenser. Put a water thing in, and then an info screen. Yes, for the info screen. That can go up there like that. Beautiful. Right, that should all work. That should all function. Does that mean that radiology is now open? Rooms, tick. Have I met all the rooms? Have I met all the objectives? So we need a lab technologist to go into here. Maybe that's all we need to do. Maybe that just opens that up. Right, okay. Well, let's employ a person. Hire a radiology person. You're all 2 stars. Biochemistry. Right, you've all got radiology. You've got radiology 2, as have you. You've got 2 superhero outfits, but you cost a bit less. You're 38. You're a senior scientist. You're biochemistry 3, radiology 2, and your salary is less than some of the other people. In fact, your salary is least of them all, yet you seem to be the most qualified. Yes, we'll have you, Frank Harris. Absolutely. Come in. Right, there we go. So we don't need those other rooms. Okay, beautiful. We don't need the CT room yet. Don't worry, everybody. It's fine. So now we can have a general surgery department as well. Oh, my goodness. We do want one of those, though. At some point, we are going to want to get a CT thing in. Hang on. How can we unzone that room? How can we undo this room? Can we not have it done? What's that? Move object. Remove objects, keeping walls intact. Bulldoze walls. How do we undo the room zoning? Can we undo the room zoning? I don't know. I realise I've made a bit of a mistake there. Frank Harris, because I hired him at night, I think it puts him in at the night shift, because when I was speeding through the night, he was sat at his computer, kind of just hacking at it wildly, smashing his keyboard. And I didn't quite know why. I just thought, it's because I've just employed him. But no, he was on the night shift. So now I've had to switch him to the day shift. So it might well be that, again, nothing is going to happen for this whole day. And we need to run over to, say, day 10 to make stuff actually work. So day 10 might be the day that all this actually works, and we get our 30 patients, we get back into actual real money, because at the minute we're on borrowed money. I know he's come back in. He's come back in. Oh, well done, good sir. Okay, let's see how this goes then. So we've got all these patients. Yeah, now, what I was thinking as well, if we need to treat that many patients per day, we need to have these guys on board. We need to have Abdomigut also sending people in. Because uninsured would send 10, cheapo care sends 15. That is 25. We cannot treat 30 patients a day if all we're being sent is 25. So we've activated this. So hopefully they will enable, disable accepting patients. I can't seem to accept these guys. Don't really know what's going on there. Okay, let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. You've got a problem. Oh, here we go. What did we do before? An oral cavity inspection. Come on, doctor. That's the most simple thing in the world. That's really basic. I've talked to you, and now I've done some other stuff, and now what's wrong with you? My throat hurts. Oh, let's actually look in your mouth then and see what's going on. That might make more sense, mightn't it? Okay, this is all fine. Yeah, I don't know then. I don't think we can ever treat 30 patients a day, because we won't get sent 30 patients per day, because we can't accept Abdomigut's kind of offer thing, which I don't fully understand. Not really sure why we can't do that. I don't know. So maybe we need to... do we have to treat one patient per day at the general surgery department in order to unlock Abdomigut, to then allow them to send us 15 patients, to then maybe get 30 patients per day? Okay, right. It looks like in this game, in the early game, you're going to have to use an awful lot of either loans when they're implemented or, you know, a lot of waiting around for objectives. But I imagine loans are going to be a big thing. You have to take out several loans, zone out all the rooms, and then get stuff done that way. But that's fine. That's okay. I don't mind that. So what we'll do is I think we'll wrap up here for now. I think we'll stop. So we've done quite well, actually. We've done pretty well. Oh, it's starting to rain. How delightful. So we've got an extra doctor in. We've got ourselves x-ray room, which is good. Yes, okay. We've got an x-ray room. We've got a little x-ray waiting area, which is fine. Although I don't think it's been used yet. I don't think anybody's actually come into here to have an x-ray. But whatever, we could do if we want to. So it's all ready. It's all poised and waiting. And yeah, a little restroom. We've got a room here that we can put some stuff in eventually. Next time out then, we're gonna abuse the fact that you can go into minus money as much as you like, and we're gonna get ourselves a general surgery department. We're gonna get one of those in. We treat one per day, and that should unlock Abdomigut, and that means we can have 15 people sent from those guys. They will then give us an awful lot of people in. That'll give us what? 30, 40 people per day being sent to us, as opposed to 25 we get now. So 40 people a day. That might give us a 30 patients per week to give us some money. Obviously, we're then getting lots of money from all those patients as well. So it'll all add up. I'm sure it'll all be glorious. Have you actually done anything? Have you done any kind of radiology of any sort? Has radiology happened? I'm not entirely sure. But do you know what? Let's come back. Let's come back to it at another time. Yes, because it's all shut now. There we go. What we'll do is we'll pause it. Because the day has ended, everything's all closed, it's all quiet. Oh, no, it's not. You two guys are still chilling out. Oh, I see. I see you two waiting for everyone to go home, eh? Oh, no, stay behind. We're doing some extra work. We're going to do some filing. No, you go on ahead. Frank Miller, male 66, and Rachel Brown, female 73. You should know better at your ages. You naughty people. Okay, well, fine. We'll leave them to their... I don't know, doctor pursuing, and yeah, we shall call it a day there for now. We'll come back. Hopefully, we'll have tidied up, mopped up or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, we'll come back. We'll get this done next time out. General surgery department, I think, is required now, and that can come over this side. That could be over here, which is jolly exciting. But then we do have the intensive care unit stuff as well. We might have to go up another floor for that. We've got a bit of a space here, actually. Let's not forget about this space here. We could always make like a door here and come into intensive care over here. But yeah, I think what we'll get in is this general surgery department. In fact, can we even build a general? Yes, we can. We can now. Look, general surgery is available. So let's get this done next time. Let's get that done next time out. Waiting room, general surgery office, restroom, corridor, and reception. Oh, it's the ones in red that are actually required. Okay, that's helpful then. Yeah, we can definitely get that done next time. Definitely get that done. We'll get a stat lab in as well, because that's obviously a very useful thing to have. But that is all still to come. Hopefully, you are still enjoying this. I am enjoying this a lot. This is actually, and I'm not that I'm dismissing the game, not that I was dismissive of it beforehand. It's actually far more involved than I thought it was going to be. But also, it's not that difficult to play. And bear in mind, this is in a sort of a developmental phase. So, finding your way around these bits is a little bit fiddly. There's like some things down here that change the different requirements. And I don't think it was fully explained that you need to unlock some stuff to then get to other stuff. But given that this is a work in progress, I'm actually finding it surprisingly simple to actually do. Maybe not to master, because obviously we're 16 grand down or whatever it says. 18 grand? And 15 grand. 15 grand down. But I'm actually finding it quite nice to play. It's fairly straightforward. It's not really complicated. And I'm enjoying it an awful lot. I'm having a very lovely time with it all. So I hope you are too. If you are enjoying it, please do leave a like. And also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. This is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?